What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. I'm gonna change things up today. We've spent the last couple episodes working a lot in the Dwarven Keep, and I missed this place because we got a lot of work to do. We can't just neglect this place. We got to bounce around a little bit, and this is what I've got my sights set on today. I want to dig this out. We're gonna be doing a lot of diggy because, you know, I haven't dug enough stone already this season. In fact, yeah, we've mined over 500,000 stone. So we'll get a good look at where we are after digging out a double chunk slime farm. We should have 2 slime chunks directly under this thing. We'll find out. Hopefully I didn't mess that up and we dig for nothing, but that's how we're starting off today. Diggy time. Let's go. And the digging is finally done. That took me a lot longer than I care to admit. Oh my gosh, I feel like I literally have been digging for like a week. And it's done though, and you can see slime spawning, and we've reached bedrock down there, so I need to come back and put a platform for them to spawn on, and look at, they are so far away that if I just jump, they despawn. That's how close we are. It's 128 blocks away that as soon as I jump up, they immediately will be outside the spawning sphere and despawn, which is pretty crazy. So I got to make sure that my spawn spot's in the right place. And of course, I don't actually want to have a spot above the chunks here. We don't want any blocks above those 2 chunks. It's just the way the Y spawning algorithm works, is lower in the world the better. That's why we dug all this out with no blocks above, and they will spawn really, really good. And to the point, I'm thinking we might only need 1 platform to have a really productive farm. Usually you'd build up a bunch and then have little side canals. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to do things a little bit differently with this slime farm, and it will be just fine. But definitely glad that digging's over with, and this is just too much fun. Bye! We now have a spawning platform here, and the way I lit this thing up so we don't get hostile mobs is just by putting these frog lights along the edges, which makes sure no hostile mobs will spawn in the center here, just slime. And this thing's working pretty good. I'm wondering if I kind of back off a little bit, will we get spawns right away? Because back in that corner there should be room in the spawning algorithm for something to spawn. But then again, I didn't really light up the caves to be down here. I lit them up to be AFK up there. So it's actually doing really good as far as rates are concerned. Let's go up here to our spot. Let's see if that helps things out. There are a few other hermits on the server, which could impact rates as well. But let's see. If we come down to this block right here, I think this is right in range. There we go. Right away, you can start to see how good the spawning is. And again, like, I'm literally at the best spot possible for this, because if I jump, goodbye. That is so crazy. Look at how fast they keep spawning, though. This is exciting. So the next step of this whole project is I want to get some golems in place that will attract the slime to them, and the golems will take care of them. And then I was thinking, instead of like mine carts and hoppers and stuff, what if we use some allays to do our cleanup work instead of all that? That could be fun to get allays to work the farm for us. So we'll probably pop on over to Azuma's allay breeding grounds and see if we can get our hands on some. I can't wait. We're going to have slime balls for days. All right, a little more progress on this farm. You can see all the slime kind of heading over in a certain direction. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to go free cam mode so I can get down there and you guys can see exactly what's going on without me disturbing anything by being in the vicinity. But you can see I've got a couple little side things happening here. We've got golems, and yeah, eventually he'll figure it out, right? Did I do the fence post okay? You should probably kill that guy. But it does. There we go. That does look like it's working. We've got them beating up on all the slime, and I've got enough of them around that they should clear this out. I mean, I was gonna say fairly fast, but look how many slime are just hanging out in here. And now the next part is all these slime balls just hanging out on the ground there. that's what we need our allays for, so they can fly around, grab them, and then put them, or attempt to put them into hoppers for us. We're going to see if we can figure that out, but I need to do that next because at the moment, these guys are just wasting slime balls. I got to go down and manually collect them, and you can see it's never really that safe down here. There's just so much slime. Well, instead of going to Izuma's sanctuary, I think I'm just going to use an allay that we've already have here for our wheat farm, and I've never done this before, so let's see. Apparently, you're supposed to play them a music disc, and they'll start dancing. There he goes, and then we give them an amethyst shard, and then we get another one. And, our bees are escaping. That's not good. Get back in there, bee. Get back in there, bee. This is not you that I came for. All right, we're gonna have to grab him too. The dance is spectacular. Look at this. He's just jamming. I mean, it is a jam, isn't it? This song is amazing. Don't go anywhere. Keep dancing. All right, we got 6 golem stations down there. I think I'm gonna put an allay stationed on each one. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah, that one could probably fly around and get everything, but I don't want to risk it. I might even keep them tied down just to make sure they don't go anywhere. I'm not sure if that's necessary or not. I don't have a lot of history working with allays, so this is really my first, well, second if you count that, but that was pretty easy. I got them in a case there, so I don't have to worry too much about them. Oh, if you're wondering what happened here, well, I guess it's time I come clean a little bit. Yeah, I was off by 1 chunk. I had this chunk right here outlined for the slime farm, which was correct, and I also had this one. And as I dug down and we got to layer like 39, where we should have started seeing some slime spawning, I noticed there wasn't any, and that's when I double checked and found out we were off. We had to slide everything over by 1, so I stopped digging here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this area, but it's all dug out now. We can use it for something, and then I had to dig the rest over there. So I did say after the digging, we should go back and look at the stats. Let's see what we're at. All right. Okay, now we're at 585,000. I think it was closer to 550 last time we checked. So probably 30,000 more stone. And here's the big one, the deep slate. I wanted to collect as much. If you're wondering, why did I spend so much time manually digging all this down when there's other things we could have done, like the moss technique or dropping TNT? Well, I honestly I really wanted to store up some deep slate. I know I'm going to be using a lot more deep slate this season, and I wanted to start collecting materials now so I don't have to manually do it. So I figured kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, it'll take a little bit longer to dig this out, but now I have a ton and ton of deep slate, so I shouldn't have to worry about that, hopefully for the rest of the season. All right, I think it's been about 5 minutes. Let's see if we can get another duplication happening. There he's dancing. Love it, and... all right, another guy. Let's go ahead and get him. And now what's nice is we'll wait another 5 minutes, but next time we can duplicate both of these guys, and we'll actually get 2 more allay and start kind of getting exponential after that. But we only need 6, so this won't take too long, but I'm just going to stand here and stare at these cute little fellas for the next 5 minutes. All right, should be ready to breed them up again. Let's see. There we go. The dancing animation is just so good. All right, now we've got 4. Another 5 minutes, and we will have enough and a few extra, actually. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And off they go. We gotta catch them quick. They're runners. Oh man. Uh-oh. All right, we definitely have enough now, so I need to give them each a slime ball so they know that that's what they're supposed to be collecting. And then we'll take them down below and put them to work. Well, I'm not really sure the best way to do this, so we'll try to glide down nice and slowly. And hopefully they'll come with and the leads won't detach. This is gonna look super cool from above. Oh yeah, that is awesome. All right, now that we're down here, I'm not really sure what to do with them, to be honest. I mean, I could just set them free and see how it goes. I mean, I guess. Why not? Let's just see what they do. Oh, they're all rushing over to collect them. Oh, man. A whole group of them. They all want to be the... oh, yep. Oh, my gosh. Here they come. Here they come. Is that all you guys were able to get? They're super excited about their job. This is great. Still kind of wondering if we should just put 1 on each area here, because when they don't have slime balls to collect, they just kind of take off, it looks like. Of course, I do have 2 extra here, too. I'm not really sure what to do with. Maybe I'll take them back up top and they can be useful for more duplication. Although I don't think that's going to be easy if the leads break. Oh, they didn't break. Wow, I'm just impressed. No, they did indeed break, but they were close enough. I think I can lead them up here with some slime balls. Okay, there's one of them, and here's the other. Good, good, good. All right, I'll get into the AFK spot again, go free cam, just so that we can go watch, see if this works. I don't know if keeping them on a lead there is going to change their behavior as far as what they're able to collect, so let's find out. Hey, hopefully we see some slime balls being collected. Over here, there's one, and he grabs it. Okay, great. Now the next thing to do probably would be to have him drop it off. Like he wants to go over there so bad. Have him drop it off in our note block collector system there. I think that will work. We'll have to put one in at each one of these guys, and then maybe just have a little canal that those shoot into and carry it up to the surface. I think that would be good. And of course, we got to start thinking about these walls because this doesn't look very good. All right, I've got a few things set up now. I put in the jukebox. Actually, I keep calling it a jukebox, a note block collection system. So when they do pick up slime balls, they're going to get called over to that and drop them off into that hopper minecart, which is on top of a hopper. So it can collect them. And now I think I want to do something fun. Oh, and I decided to let them free because I think they're okay. There's not much they could do. And we'll eventually have walls and a glass roof maybe to make sure they can't get out. So I think I'm just going to let them be for now and hope they stick around. And they seem to be quite content just doing their job. Actually, that one just gets stuck inside of here. Hopefully he can get out. We'll keep our eye on him. But still got a lot of slime. Now they're chasing me, of course. I put one on that side and I put one on that side to help make sure that they could stay in range of these drop-off stations. But now that I've done that, I think it would be cool to have items kind of float up a glass tube up each side so we can actually see these slime balls. And I'm not sure if they'll despawn. Ooh, look at that guy. He was starting to go up, but then he got called back down. All right, I think we're okay. They're not going to try to get out. Yeah, they seem to start to fly out and then give up. Okay, so far so good. Anyway, I think that would be cool. We'll do a little glass tube with water in it, and I'm not sure if it'll despawn before it gets to the top, but it would be kind of cool to keep it nice and slow, like a little lava lamp effect. And yeah, this place just has so much slime, which is awesome. That was, of course, the whole like purpose of this. Things are coming along quite nicely here, although it is taking a long time because of how far down we are. But I've got a couple of water elevators in now. So when they drop off all the slime balls, because some redstone's clicking away back there, and it's going to send all of them up. That same redstone will be activating these. I covered them up because they're super annoying. So you're welcome for that. I'll turn them right back off. But we do need those to make noise for the allays to deliver all the slime balls. And speaking of allays, they're gone. They're gone. Yeah, they kept following me up and out of here as I was making my ways back down and up and to get supplies. And I can't. I think they're gone. I think they're just completely gone. I don't know where they're hiding. I'll have to either round them up or probably make new ones. And I'm thinking we're gonna have to put a little glass top on this so they cannot get out. But before I do that, I want to, of course, make these walls look a lot better. You can see landed on the gray concrete, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool. A nice contrast to the bright white floor and these cool water elevators. These ones, by the way, don't actually do anything. I just wanted them to look the same. And yeah, we got that kind of glass glitch. It could be because of the renderer I'm using. It's what are we using these days? Something to do with fabric and all my mods that I use to make sure we get some decent frames. Anyway, sometimes it looks a little derpy. But we're going to do that. We're going to finish up. I think I'll finish up these walls, and then we'll put the glass that the allays stay under, probably at this level right here. So I need to go up a little bit more. I'm just using concrete powder, and then I'll drop in water to make it turn into regular concrete. Save a little bit of time there. So, all right, let me get these walls done, some glass in, and some allays brought back, and that way they can get to work. All right, time for a quick progress update. You can see I have a glass ceiling now, so my allays won't escape and disappear, and they are indeed doing the work. We've got some slime in here, and as they turn into slime balls, the allays are picking them up and throwing them in there. And yeah, the note block gets annoying while we're down. In fact, while we're down here showing this off, let me go ahead and turn that down so we don't get completely annoyed. But yeah, they're doing a good job, except sometimes it seems they get a little confused, and he keeps trying to drop the slime balls on that side of the wall instead of over here where they need to go. I also noticed I put in all of these, and they always just go to the same one. That one right there. So probably only really needed one collection system, and then needed to make sure that they wouldn't get all derpy and try to put it in the wrong place. But they eventually make their way and get the slime balls picked up. You can see they come all the way across even, and then they head right back instead of dumping it in the nearest one. But so yeah, may have done overkill. This is my first time working with allays, you know? I'm learning things. It's fun. But speaking of fun, we're gonna have a lot more fun right now in putting a ton of concrete in. I gotta do all these walls. I've got them carved off, ready to go. I just have to take the walls all the way up, and then this project will be, I'm gonna call it done. Well, okay, it won't be. We gotta still connect up there to the sorting system, but that'll be for another day. I'm just glad that we're finally collecting some slime balls, and it's working out pretty good. But yeah, let's make it look good. I think it might be, this is a big project here. We're gonna be putting a lot of blocks in place, so probably time for another time lapse. It's done. It's finally done. Wow, that was a lot of work. A lot more than I thought it was going to be. I mean, who would have known digging all the way down to bedrock, 2 full chunks, and then decorating the entire walls all the way up and making water elevators and all sorts of stuff like that was going to be so much work. I would have never guessed it myself, right? Here we are, though. Slime balls are coming up. It is working. And I did make a slight mistake. I made a slight mistake. I wanted to cover this with glass. I had this great idea. You know, what if it's got a cool glass roof and you can walk across the top of it? You could look down. That'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? However, there's a reason why we dug all the way down to the bedrock level there. Spawning algorithm dictates that that's going to be better for it. It's going to start, you know, looking for spawn rates to happen down there, and then if there's blocks up above, it has to check all these levels all the way up to see if it can spawn more. And by putting this glass in place, we kind of broke the farm. As soon as I put all the glass all the way across, there was no spawns. I took out one chunk, and through a little test, I got way more spawns in this open chunk than I did with the glass covering the chunk. So I'm gonna have to now tear this back out. It was a great idea. It would have looked cool. The one other thing was I had to actually drop down a bit, because at this level, no slime can spawn, and at this level, slime can spawn. So yeah, it was kind of a weird setup anyway. But I'm gonna go ahead and now tear all this out, I suppose, since it was hurting my spawn rates, which we don't want. I wanted to be able to just have one spawn platform that was really, really good. And by taking this glass back out, we'll have that once again. So that's exciting. And that's going to be it for this project for today. I said I'm going to connect this up over to the storage system. Of course, we'll probably do that in a live stream at a later date. For now, still going into this chest here, and we're getting a decent amount. We're getting a decent amount. I haven't actually like AFK'd properly or anything like that. So I bet you a night of AFK we'll have more than a double chest. So I'll have to hook up to the storage system before I do that. But I'm very happy with this. Let me tear out this glass. And then we're going to get a nice overview look, because remember, the whole point of this industrial area is to look like a motherboard. And we want to see if this farm is going to be part of that look, if it's going to actually look like it could possibly be a component on a motherboard. I think it will. All right, there we go. All the glass is now removed. And like I said, I wanted to do a little fly above shot. Oh my gosh, look at this. That is fantastic looking. It's oh my gosh, it's almost like, look at it, like the bottom platform like shrink and get bigger. That is a trip. This is like an optical illusion of sorts. And from above, it's definitely, yes, it's definitely going to look like a component to the motherboard. Now, you can see it's kind of hanging off of the PC. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this just by moving the camera. Look at, oh, that is so cool looking. Yeah, it's hanging off the motherboard, the PCB, because remember, we were off by 2 chunks, so I didn't make it big enough, and that means I'm going to have to come back with some terracotta and extend this little platform out, this PCB over and then down. So yeah, we'll work on that as well on, I guess, live streams or something, or just off camera. We'll get that done. And then, like I said, this still has to connect over to the storage system, which actually isn't that far away. And now that I see that they're just using this one side, I may just disconnect that one altogether and just have them stick to this one side, so I don't have to route items from over there. In fact, I don't think they've ever delivered over here. Let me just take a look. I might have dumped some in myself. If there's any in here, it's probably just from me. Yeah, just testing. 10 of them, see? So they're definitely all going to that side. I'm just going to take this out. We'll keep the footprint the same as the rest of these, so it looks symmetrical. But other than that, we can just have a single railway off, and not railway, but waterway that's going to carry all the items over. And we'll probably put it right in that first slice, whatever's closest. So that's done. I'm happy. I'm happy it's done. It's over. We did it. How many blocks did I dig? I mean, our statistics shows that we dug 591,348. I can't remember what it was before we started. You guys can probably remember. So definitely dug a lot of stone out, and then a lot more deep slate as well, which is something that I really, really needed. But, I mean, volume-wise, if you don't count any of the air gaps that happen to be in here as I was digging, volume-wise, we dug out 2 chunks and then a little extra, right? Because we had to dig out this bit for looks, for the lighting down there, and then this bit so that the walls could look good, plus the 2 full chunks. And we are up at 71, and we dug all the way down to, I think it was negative 59. If we go down to the actual, like, floor underneath this guy, I'm gonna break in and hope my lays don't come out. So we actually dug down to this bit here, which is, yeah, negative 59. I was right. And now these guys, of course, want to attack me. So I did some math, and the volume of this dig, we went from 71 to negative 59. So 130 layers of ground had to be dug down, and it was 36 by 20. And so basically we dug out 93,600 blocks in order to get this slime farm up and running with the low Y value spawning algorithm stuff happening. And it's done. Like you said, I'm just so happy that it's done. I mean, digging was awesome. Digging was so great. It was so much fun. I love digging. I'm a dwarf. But I'm so happy it's up and running. Oh my goodness. I didn't just spend time here for the last 2 weeks getting this done. I did actually visit with Gem and Pearl. Gem was very excited that she got the interior to her base done, at least part of it. And she invited me and Pearl over for some soup, of course, because, you know, soup group. Ha ha! Got you!
That almost killed me.
Whoa!
Ouch.
Well, I've been getting better with the bow now that I'm using mending, thanks to you.
You're using mending?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was a spectral arrow. It was awesome. Oh, geez. She could have finished you off just there.
Anyways, this is the dining room.
You know this is a soup trio, right? 2, 3, 4,
There's a lot of
5,
chairs.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I have a lot of
How many?
It's okay. I take up 3 chairs alone.
Do you know how many
Fine.
hermits there are? I can't even fit everybody on this.
Okay.
I had to add 3 other tables in this plate. All right, I can make soup.
Hey, Impulse.
Hi. How you doing? You're looking really shiny today. Look at that netherite armor.
Thank you.
Gem
Thank
doesn't
you.
have
I'm
nether.
punchy
Oh,
for that though.
I have soup.
soup.
Woo!
Thank you, Gem.
Soup. Jim, why
Yay.
is this red?
Oh, I
Is it
like
the blood of our
mushrooms.
enemies?
What are we building next?
Oh, I want to build the thing where my base comes out into your base. Can we do that?
Bro, we need
Wanna
a
build a
bridge.
bridge and get over it.
And Pearl is going to take the googly eyes off my statues. Right, Pearl?
Why do you have mustache?
No, I want to add more googly eyes.
Don't you dare! I'm going to... You better
Googly
wait.
eyes are
You better... You like your little alien garden? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait and
Yeah.
see. I got
No
plans.
fighting at my dining room table. No fighting
Oh,
at my dining room table.
sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I walked
well,
on the
I mean, look,
table we eat off
I'm
of.
just saying, like, he can add some, and then it'll be cute little aliens. It's a wholesome prank.
Yeah, it'll be
Do it,
cute
Impulse.
aliens. You wait. Hello.
Impulse, you're looking like your
really
dwarf well friend. You got like your hands.
Okay,
like, kinda stuck on the table, like
I
little-
need a booster seat, okay?
You're so cute little
I can
bearded
barely
Impulse.
see over the top of the table. Oh, man.
Seems on brand.
Thanks. So with this big project out of the way, hopefully we can get back to what we were doing before, all the other stuff, I buy and hanging out with soup groups some more, getting up some shenanigans and stuff like that, Just every once in a while, it's fun to tackle a giant project like this. And it's kind of my roots in Minecraft, right? Like this is automation and farming and stuff and go big or go home. It's kind of been my thing. And I still enjoy doing it very much so. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for your patience, as it took me a long time to get this one out, and I had a bunch of other IRL stuff that I had to deal with while I was recording this. So I do appreciate you guys being patient and sticking with me and continuing to watch my videos here and support the channel and giving the likes and telling your friends about me and all that stuff, subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Thank you so much. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.